Hello, my dear students. Welcome back. In the series of learning programming in C, in the previous videos, we have already discussed about selection control statements, looping control statements, jump statements like break, continue, and even go to statement. In today's video, we will discuss about nested loops. So those who are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon so that you can get the notification of all the new videos. Watch the videos till the end so that you can understand the concept clearly. And if you like the videos, please click on the like button and share the videos to your friends and relatives. Nested loop. The name itself tells you nested loop means we are nesting a loop within a loop. So it is nothing but a loop within a loop. So we can have this nested loops with for loop, while loop and do while loop. So when we have discussed about the for, while, do while in the previous videos, please do check out the playlist. We have seen how the statements can be executed repeatedly based on the evaluation of some condition and how it is going to work with for, while and do while we have seen. But embedding a loop within a loop, why we have to do this? So let me explain this with an example, and before that we'll see the general form of this. So here we have the outer loop, and inside the loop we have one more loop called as inner loop. So we will have one loop which is called as outer loop, and we will have one more loop which is called as inner loop. When we get inside the outer loop block, we will have some set of statements. It may not be the immediate loop which starts. You may have some statement and then you may have the inner loop statement. When we get inside the inner loop, we will have some statements for execution. So the inner loop has to be executed completely, and when the inner loop terminates, the control will be to outer loop. And again I'll get inside. Once again this loop starts from first. So this is what the nested loop concept. So let us understand this still more in a better way with the example. Say I want to print star on my output screen, and I want to print the star say 5 times. So how can I write this? So if I just think in a smart way, I can simply say printf, simply print this star. That's it. It's done. But it's not a good practice actually. But when I want to print the star 50 times, can I have this star printed in the printf statement 50 times? No, it is not good. So what we can do? I can simply say print the star pattern with a loop. Based on the loop condition, this particular statement gets executed repeatedly. So here we will have some loop condition, some value we will have. Based on that value, the star will be printed that much times. So this is the actual way that what we do. So let me write the code of this. So here I have the loop statement. So I say I equal to 0, I less than 5, condition true, execute this immediate statement, print this star. So in my output screen, I am going to print this star. Then again loop back, I gets incremented, check the condition, it becomes 2, 2 less than 5, yes, again print star. 3 less than 5, yes, 4 less than 5, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So totally 5 times this statement gets executed. 0 less than 5, print. 1 less than 5, 2 less than 5, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 times I am going to print. When I get the value 5 less than 5, the loop gets terminated. So I just got this star which is displayed through printf statement which got executed 5 times. So I want the output in a different way. So this stars I have printed 5 times and I want to print this 5 stars 6 times. So printing of this 5 stars will be repeated with this loop. But the same thing has to be repeated how many times? 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I'll do, I'll put one more loop. This particular for loop has to be executed 6 times. Printing of star 5 times will be taken care by this loop. Printing of this star 5 times in 6 different lines has to be taken care by one more loop. So what I'll do, I'll put one more loop here. So I'll say for, say, let me take the control variable as j equal to 0, j less than 6, j plus plus. Then get inside, print this star 5 times. So I'll get this. Then what I'll do, after printing this, I'll say when the loop terminates, it has to go to new line. So the cursor will come to the next point here. Then it will go to the outer loop. Again j gets incremented. Then again get inside, print this star 5 times. It goes on like this. So this printing of star will be done 5 times. Printing of the star has to be done 6 times again, which is taken care by this one more loop. So this loop we call it as, so we have 2 loops here, a loop within a loop, and here we are using for loop. We can also do this with while and do while. So this is what the outer loop and this is what the inner loop. So outer loop and inner loop. So let us see the flow of this. With the given outer loop value, the inner loop has to be executed completely. When the inner loop terminates, the control will be to outer loop. With the new outer loop value, the inner loop once again starts from first. Then it has to be executed completely. Then again the control to outer loop. Check the outer loop. If the outer loop terminates, the whole loop terminates. So when we start with an outer loop, with the outer loop value, the inner loop starts from first and it has to be executed completely. When the inner loop terminates, the control will be to outer loop. With the new outer loop value, once again the condition will be checked and we'll get inside the loop. And the inner loop once again starts from first. It goes on. Once the inner loop terminates, control to outer loop. With the new outer loop, once again inner loop. So this process goes on. When I come to outer loop and if the outer loop condition itself falls, then I have to terminate from the whole loop. So let us see how this flow runs. So as usual, we all know the loop, how it is going to work. Loop initialization will be done first, then the loop condition. So let me write the iterations here. So what happens here? J equal to 0, j less than 6. So j is 0, 0 less than 6. Condition evaluated as true. I need to get inside this outer loop block. As soon as I get inside, I may also have some statements. But here I don't have any statements. Straight away I have the loop. A loop within a loop. Now the inner loop starts. So the inner loop starts now. So I say I equal to 0, I less than 5. So this is what the j value. It is 0, 0 less than 5. So the inner loop condition, 0 less than 5, yes, 0 less than 5, condition evaluates as true. Then based on the evaluation of this, I have to execute only this immediate statement, So where it is printing star. So star will be printed. This is done. Then again, I have to say loop back. I gets incremented, I plus plus, then again check the condition. So here, one time the star printed, now I is getting increased, so it is 1. 1 less than 5, yes. Again execute, print star, this is done. Then again loop back, say it is 2. 2 less than 5, again print. 3 less than 5, again print. 4 less than 5, again print. 5 less than 5, the loop terminates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times this printf statement got executed and I got all these 5 stars. 5-star rating. So 5 stars I got. Then 5 less than 5, the loop, inner loop terminates. This immediate statement gets skipped. Control to this line. It is saying come to new line. So cursor will be to the next line here. then I'm still in the loop. The control will be to outer loop. Now what happens? Now control to outer loop, J gets increased. That's what I said. With the given outer loop value, the inner loop has to be executed completely. When the inner loop, see 5 less than 5, inner loop gets terminated, control will be to outer loop. Outer loop gets iterated, check the condition. So it is 1. 1 less than 6. So this is J value. This is all I value. This is J value. 1 less than 6. Yes. Again get inside the loop. The inner loop has to start from first. New outer loop, inner loop start from first. With the new outer loop value, the inner loop has to be executed from the first. So I equal to 0. So it is like new statement. I less than 5. 0 less than 5. Yes. Execute this. Print star. So this is done. Then again 1 less than 5. Again this is done. 2 less than 5. This is done. 3 less than 5. Again print. 4 less than 5. Again print. 5 less than 5. No, the loop gets terminated. Skip this. New line. I'll come to this point. Go to outer loop. Again J gets increased. J, it becomes 2. 2 less than 6. So it goes on like this. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 times this for loop gets executed. Outer loop says 6 times you need to execute this inner loop. So star, printing of star which is done 5 times will be executed totally 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is how I can execute outer loop and inner loop. So once I come to the point of outer loops. So 3 less than 6 done. 4 less than 6 done. 5 less than 6 done. Then 6 less than 6. The outer loop gets terminated. It has to come out of the loop. But this is not the complete program I've written. This is only the loop part that what I've written. You can have the complete program. Just the declaration of I and J. Control variable you can use anything. So I, J are all called as control variable. You can use any control variables and you can have the complete program. With all the header files and all. Void main. Just dump this statement in the main function. You get this output. Outer loop and inner loop. So hope you have understood with this working of outer loop and inner loop. So that's all for today's video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.